Hello children, today we are going to do 8th standard maths. Chapter Parallel Lines and Transversal. Chapter number 2. So we will do continuation of parallel lines and transversal. Okay. So you have to take page number 10. What is written over here? Property of corresponding angles. So you all know what is corresponding angles? Here I have drawn in my book. Okay. See. What are corresponding angles? Corresponding angles are angles, their arms moving in the same direction. Can you see this? This angle and this angle, they are moving in the same direction. AMP and angle MNR. They both are corresponding angles because their arms are moving in the same direction. Now if you cover this part and take this part, angle AMQ and angle MNS. Even this arm is moving in the same direction. So they are corresponding angles. So today we are doing property of corresponding angles. So what means corresponding angles? Angles moving in the same direction. Now this is the symbol for congruent angles. Okay. So they have same size and same shape. Angle AMP is congruent to angle MNR. Means they are the same size and shape. So that's why they are congruent angles. So corresponding angles are congruent angles. Angle AMQ and angle MNS, they both are congruent angles. Okay. Angle AMQ and angle M is congruent to angle MNS. Now other side will see. Now which side? Other side the arms are moving in the same direction. Angle PMN and angle RNB. So they are corresponding angles and corresponding angles are congruent angles. Now let's see this side. Angle QMN and angle SNB. They are also corresponding angles and angles moving in the same direction. So corresponding angles are congruent angles. Now let's take the property of alternate angles. First let us see what are alternate angles. Do you all remember what is alternate angles? Angles which form a Z like this. Which is forming Z over here? Angle PMN and angle MNS. Can you see this going like this? Yes. So they are what? They are alternate angles. And alternate angles are also congruent angles. They are of same size and same shape. Now let's take one more Z, other direction. Okay, this Z. Angle QMN and angle MNR. Can you see this going this way in a Z form? So they are also alternate angles because alternate angles always form Z. So they are congruent. Congruent angles of same size and same shape. So this way it will go in one direction, this way it will go in other direction. So they are crossing the transversal in opposite direction. PMN and angle MNS. They are congruent angles, they are alternate angles. Angle QMN is congruent to angle MNR. So this is also an alternate angle. So alternate angles are also congruent angle. Now let's take what are exterior angles. Do you all know what is exterior angles? Exterior angles, exterior alternate angles. So what are they? Now this formed a Z. Okay. Exterior means what? Outside the Z. So which is outside the Z of this? Yes. Angle AMP and angle SNB. So can you see this? They are outside this Z. This was Z. So they are outside the Z. So they are called exterior because they are outside. So they are congruent. They are of same size. Okay. Now which was the other Z which we formed? Angle QMN and angle MNR. So which is the exterior of this? Yes. AMQ and angle RNB. So they are also congruent angles. They are of same size. Okay. Exterior alternate angles are from the Z. You have to see the outside of the Z. Now property of interior angles. What are interior angles? Interior angles, they be inside this parallel lines. Can you see? PMN and angle MNR. So these are called interior. So if this is 70, even this will be 70. So this and this. So they are interior angles. QMN and MNS. They are interior angle. They be inside the parallel lines. PMN and MNR. QMN and MNS. They are interior angles. And interior angles are not congruent angles. They are supplementary angles. Okay, they are called supplementary angles. So we have to add them. Like how it is given over here. Measure angle PMN plus measure angle MNR is equal to 180 degrees. So this two will form 180 degrees. Even this two form will 180 degrees. So interior angles are supplementary angles. Okay. Now let's take the one more angle over here. Now what is this? This is line AB. This line AB is parallel to line PQ. Okay. LM is a transversal line cutting this to parallel line. So these are transversal line. MNQ. Which is MNQ? Tell me. MNQ is 70 degrees. So which is opposite to MNQ? Which angle is opposite? They told us to find AON. Okay, they told us to find AON. We have to find this. AON we have to find. Now they have given us the measure of angle MNQ. This is 70 degrees. So when this is 70, which is close to this opposite? Yes, this is here. This is opposite to this is this angle, which is N. So this, if this is 70, even this will be 70 degrees. Okay, can you see this? This is opposite to this. So if this is 70, this will be 70. So now this is 70 and they told us to find AON. Now AON and ONP, they are inside. So when they are inside, so what they are called? Interior angles. This and this is opposite. So MNQ is equal to measure ONP is equal to 70 degrees because they are opposite angles. But this ONP is 70 and then they told us to find AON. So we don't know how much, but these are coming in inside. So when they come inside, they are interior angles. So we will write interior angles. We have to put a plus sign, right? So AON plus measure angle ONP is equal to 180 degrees because they are supplementary angles. You remember this? Interior angles are supplementary angles. So we have to write over there in the bracket interior angles. So measure angle AON plus measure angle ONP is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so we will write measure angle AON because we have to find plus how much is this? This is 70. This is 70 degrees. Okay, so we will write 70 is equal to 180. So measure angle AON is equal to 180 and this will go this side. So it will become 70 minus 70. So measure angle AON is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, understood this? So this was the example which was given in the book. This. Okay, so I have solved this example which was already solved. So just to show you all, I have done it again in the book. Now we will do practice set 2.2. Practice set 2.2. Okay, so before doing practice set 2.2, let me show you all about this. The example which is on the top, example number 2. In the adjoining figure, line M is parallel to line N. Now this is line M and this is line N. And this is a transversal line. Okay, line L is a transversal line. So with this measure angle B is equal to x plus 15. Now this is x plus 15. And measure angle E is 2x plus 15. 2x plus 15. Okay. Find the value of x. Now we have to find the value of x. X is not given. We don't know what to find out. So what we will do, they have given us this measure angle B x plus 15. Measure angle E 2x plus 15. So we will write over here x plus 15 and 2x plus 15. Now if this is x plus 15, so which is congruent to this? which is correspondent to this? Yes, this. So even this will be x plus 15. Okay. And so f will be how much? F will be x plus 15. And now E is 2x plus 15. So this is 2x plus 15. If this is 2x plus 15. And so this is next to this. Okay. So what we will do? Measure angle B is congruent to which angle? Corresponding angle? Measure angle F. So these are corresponding angles. Measure angle F is equal to which angle? Measure angle B. So this both are congruent, this corresponding angles. So that if this is x plus 15, even this is x plus 15 is equal to x plus 15. Measure angle F plus measure angle E. They are side to side. So when they are side to side, they are called what? Linear pair. They are linear pair. That means they are supplementary angles. They are side to side. So we will write of F is how much? X plus 15 plus E is how much? 2x plus 15. Linear pair means 180 degrees. So is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore 2 and this is 1. Okay, 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3x is equal to 15 plus 15 is 30. So 180 will come here. 15 plus 15. This will go here. It will become 30. Is equal to x is equal to this. If you minus 180 by 30, you will get how much? 150. Okay. So you have to write x here. 150 upon this 3 will go here. You have to cancel and you get it 50. Right? So this way you have to do. Okay. Then you will come to know. First you have to find out the linear pair, the interior angle, the alternate angles. You have to see whether they are alternate angles. If they are alternate angles, their measures will be same. If they are interior angles also. So you have to find out. Okay. So when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the angles formed in each pair corresponding angles are congruent. So this may come as a fill in the blanks. Okay. What are corresponding angles? Corresponding angles are congruent. And what about the interior angles? Interior angles are supplementary. We have to add them. Alternate angles are congruent. So this you have to study. Okay. As a objective it will come. Now let's do practice set 2.2. Choose the correct alternative. In the adjoining figure, if line M, this is line M, is parallel to line N. These are parallel lines. And line P is a transversal. Then find X. Now what you can see? These are two parallel lines. These are transversal line. Inside there is 3x. Here there is x. So what is forming over here? Tell me. Yes, it is interior angle. Can you see this? It is inside. 3x is here. X is also here. This is not outside or somewhere else. It is inside. Both are inside. So they are interior angles. And interior angles always what we have to do? We have to add them. So how we are going to add? See, I have done over here. See. 3x plus this 3x plus x is equal to 180 because they are interior angles. Okay. They are interior angles. So 3x plus 1 will become how much? 4x. This is 3 and this is considered as 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4 and x is equal to 180. So x is equal to 180 you have to put and 4 will come down because multiplication when it goes other side it becomes division. So 4 will go here, then you have to cancel this. 1 4s are 4, 2 4s are 12, 3 4s are 16. We'll do it this 2 times. 1 2s are 2, this 1 2s are 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are 12, 7 2s are 14, 8 2s are 16, 9 2s are 18 and this 0. 1 2s are 2, 4 2s are 8, 5 2s are 10. So this is x is equal to 45 degrees. So our answer is what now? Answer is this C. C is equal to 45 degrees. Okay. Got it? So this way you have to solve the sum. First you have to find out whether this is interior or exterior. If it is exterior, if here something else will be, then exterior of this will be this. Okay. Opposite angles. Okay. In this way you have to solve. The remaining we'll do later. Okay children.